about standing ab exercises today. So standing ab exercises, most people when they do abs, they get on the floor and they do their crunches and they do their sit-ups and their leg lowers and their bicycles and all of those different kinds of exercises that you do on the floor. Most people think that that is, the standard method of doing abs is on the floor. Some people go out there and they use those machines. They use the ab cruncher machine and the leg where you lift the Roman chair. Excuse me, the Roman chair where you raise your legs, and different kinds of ab machines. That's probably the second way that people think of for using their abs, for doing their abs. But you can also do ab exercises just standing. You don't need the machine. You don't need the mat. You can do ab exercises right here. Like that. All that kind of stuff is working your abs, just like those kicks that we did today. You just feel it. It's working. Those muscles are getting hit just by standing it. Just by standing it. So you know that standing ab exercises work. And why are they good? What's so great about these standing ab exercises? Why isn't everybody doing them? Well, some people just don't know. Some people don't realize that you can be working your abs standing up, doing these kinds of moves. They're just, they just don't know. And other people, they're doing them because, some people have lower back problems. Some people have lower back issues, and doing some of those abs and crunches on the floor is painful for them. So standing ab exercise is a great alternative to anybody who has back problems, or somebody that has trouble standing up. Somebody who has trouble, like, once they're laid down, they have trouble getting up. It's hard for them to get up and down. Standing ab exercises are a great alternative for those people. And another thing that's good about standing up ab exercises is that when you're on the ground doing crunches, a lot of people don't focus on their abs. Rather they pull on their head, which is not good. I'll show you a little demonstration of how you should be when you're doing your abs. So the problem here is that some people take their neck and they pull on their neck, like straining their neck. That's not what you want to do. You want to imagine that you have a space the size of an orange between your chin and your chest. You're looking up and you're lifting up this way. So your abs are doing the work, not your neck. So again, it's not like this. It's like this. You're squeezing up. You're squeezing up like that. And that's the other thing that I guess people would say about standing ab exercises, that the good thing about them is that you get more range of motion, that you're a little bit limited on the floor. When you're doing those crunches on the floor, you're a little more limited. You're a little more limited in how far you can move. But when you're standing, you can come all the way up. You can move your body through space like that, and it's not a problem. And then I guess the last thing I would say about the argument against crunches is the hip flexor argument for the legs. So a lot of people, when they're doing sit-ups, sit-ups or leg lowers, they tend to be using more of their leg muscles because your legs are heavy. So anytime that you're doing any leg lowering kind of thing, you're actually, instead of really your abs, you're working some of your abs too, but you're getting up in here, in your hip flexors, the things that are helping your legs move up and down or move your torso up in the sit-up. Your hip flexors are getting a good workout there. So sometimes, the floor exercises can be a strain on your hip flexors, not as much when you're up doing your kicks. Your hip flexors are still getting some work here, but it's also got some momentum, so it's not as hard on your body, and it's less body weight that it's lifting. If you can imagine, when you're doing this, you're just lifting your leg, whereas if you're, doing that, you're lifting all this. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I told you, I'm crazy today. This was Krazy Kardio. We just talked about standing ab exercises. I'm Dulcie, your real Hollywood trainer, and I'm gonna go take my afternoon nap now because I missed it this morning.